Hi everyone and welcome to our channel. Today we are going to see one of the C concepts. In the previous video we have seen some of the selection statements like if, else, and iterative statements like for loop, while loop and the do while loop. In this video we are going to see some of the other selection statements like switch statement and then the unconditional statements like break, continue and go to statements. This is the syntax of switch statement. You need to provide the condition and you need to write the cases. Which case is matching to the condition will get executed. Okay, if this case is matched, this is the case label. If this label is matched with satisfying the condition, then this statement will be executed. Otherwise this statement, otherwise this. If none of the cases has been matched, then in that case the default statements will be executed. Let's see an example for that. Observe the editor here. I am taking an integer variable, initialize it to the value 10, and I am writing a switch statement with the condition as A itself. And let me write the cases. Case 10 I am writing. Why? Because the value of A is 10, right? And the matching label is 10. So that's why I will get this time as a 10. And let me put a semicolon over here. Let me put a break statement. If you won't provide the break statement, then in that case, it will enter into the next case also. Now observe here. Let me write the second case as some 20, and let me put a break statement here. Break statement. And let me take a similarly one more case, case 30. Let me write a printf statement with the value as 30. And let me put a break statement here again. And if the previous all cases haven't been matched, then in that case the default statement will be executed. And I'm writing the message as no cases matched. And let me put a \n for everything so that the message will be clear. Okay, \n is used to get the message in new line. Okay, now let me save and execute. See, A is 10, so the case 10 will be matched, so we will get 10 as output. See, 10 as output. Now when I will change the value to 30, now execute one more time, we got a 30, right? Why? Because this 10 is compared with 30 is compared with 10. No. Is it matched? No. Is it matched? No. Yes, it is matched. So this label has been executed. Now when I taken some 300, there is no matching label for it, right? There is no cases, matching cases. So we'll get the output as no cases matched. Now let's understand the importance of break statement here. If there is no break statement, what will happen means, let me take the value as a 10. It will start with this checking. Yes, 10 has been matched. There is no break statement, right? So it will enter into this case also. It will print 20 also. Here it will enter this also because there is no break statement in front of it. Here there is a break statement, right? So it will break here. So whether you find a break statement or end of the switch statement, up to that, the cases will go one by one from top to bottom. Okay. Now execute here 10, 20, 30. Why? Because the match is occurred here, but there is no break statement. That was this also executed and this also got executed. Okay. Now if there is no break statement here also, it will reach up to end of the switch statement. Observe, all the cases has been printed. This is related to switch statement. And now let's look at the continue statement. For that, let me take I equal to 0. And continue statement is used to skip the statements of current iteration only. For example, if some condition is met, if I want to skip some statements, I can do using continue statement. Now see here, while I is less than or equal to 10, I am taking. And what I'm doing is, initially I'm doing I++, and what I'm doing is, if I equal to 5, then you continue, means what? Don't do anything, just move on. If I is not equal to 5, then in that case what we will do, we will print this. Okay, printf %d \n, comma I. Now hold on, put a semicolon and I. Let me execute and observe the results. As you can see here, whenever I1 printed, 2 printed, 3 printed, whenever I became 5, continue means what? It skipped the below statements, right? This statement has been skipped. This is called as continue statement. Use it to skip the current iteration. So it skipped it and again go for the next iteration, I++, and it was moving on. Right, done. So the result you can observe here. When I equal to 5, nothing is printed. The statement is skipped. And observe the break statement. Break statement will make the control to come out of the loop in which it is specified, which means it is specified inside this loop, right? So it will come out of this loop when I equal to 5, which means what? I++, 1 will be printed, 2 printed, 3 printed, 4 printed. Whenever I equal to 5, come out of the loop means you come here, observe. Whenever I equal to 5, break means you come out of the loop. Okay. Now execute. Let me execute this. See, 1, 2, 3, 4 only. Why? Because whenever the I value has become 5, it breaks the loop, means it comes out of the loop. And see the go to statement. Okay, let me write the go to, and my label is nothing but I'm taking, and I need to take my label, right? My label I taken, and inside that what I'm doing is I'm printing the value. Value of I is %d \n, comma I, and I'm putting a semicolon. As you can see, this is my label, and using the go to statement, I am moving my control towards this label. Okay. Now let me execute this. Right, the value we got, right? The value of I. Let me take it here, some 100. Let me execute one more time. Right, the value of I we got. We used a go to label here, right? And in this way, we can use the selection statements and the looping statements to transfer our control from one statement to another statement within our program. And with this, we complete all the control statements in our C programming language. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more videos.